Welcome to Bear Pantry Talk. This is the sister channel to the Bear Pantry Show. This is where you're going to find honest reviews, exciting unboxings, do-it-yourself projects, and engaging commentary. Belizean black fruit cake, stewed oxtails, warm Creole bread. Simply the best Belizean dishes you can make at home. Watch. Just add flour, baking powder, and milk in a small bowl. Mix, roll flat, then deep fry for a fry jack that is so versatile that it goes perfect with everything. Start the day off right with my simple Belizean Johnny cakes that can be made in the oven or air fryer. All these recipes can be found in my Belizean cookbook Beans and Rice Volume 2. Get a copy today only at www.barepantryshow.com. Shop safely and securely at www.barepantryshow.com. Hi, replay viewers. I usually play the opening and at least one or two ads because I'm giving people time to come into the live event. So please forgive me if you're a replay viewer and you're tired of seeing that stuff. Just fast forward, okay? But I do that because if not, I'll be here sitting talking to myself till people come in. So let's see if somebody's here. 5 people are here. Say hello. I'm on the right channel, right? I'm on Bear Pantry Talk. Hi, Africano. Thanks for coming back. So I set up over here because this is my little workstation that I'm doing those transferring of the files off of these things. I'm going to do another one as soon as I get off. I'm doing this one. It's already loaded into the adapter thingy. Remember this adapter thing where it fell? Remember this adapter thing? I have 2 of them, but only one work right now. I might have to buy another one if I'm going to do this for people, right? So as soon as I'm done, the computer will stay right here. I'll shove that tape in, open the program, hit record, play the tape, and we'll have another one done this evening. I'm also setting up to make some Belizean powder bun, but I can't make the powder bun with these nails, even if I put gloves on, because the powder bun gets real sticky. I can't do powder bun with gloves. I don't know how people can do that. So what I'm going to do is just like stir it, and I'm going to spread it like a bar, you know, like when you make bars into the baking thing, the 9x9. And then when it's done baking, I'm going to cut it apart. They're not going to be crispy when you do it like that, but they're going to be soft and nice, like a nice piece of cake. I'm going to throw a bunch of crap in there. Joe said he never want to put a bun to this, so I didn't make some for me because he ate the rest of my damn black cake. Remember that? Remember the slice we were fighting over? I cut it in half, ate half, and left half for me, and he's still gonna eat it again. He has a problem. So I'm gonna put milk chocolate chips, white chocolate chips, just a little bit of each though, because I don't like it when every bite has that in it. And I'm gonna put some coconut flakes. I won't put all kind of ras in there. You know what? I might try that coconut milk for the first time. Because Sarita told me she make pot bun with coconut milk. That coconut milk smell really good. Maybe I'll put that in there instead of milk. Let's see. We'll see. Hi, 27 Av. Diane's in here. Oh, Diane from Chicago is in here, not the other Diane from Belize. You can't stay for the live? Oh my God. Let's get into it really quickly. I want to talk about Kamala Harris' dad. Because you guys know the dad is still alive, right? He's like 85 years old, nice, handsome old man, okay? Very smart, very much in his right brain. But I watching the convention and I say, what is Gal Pade, right? How did that is everybody is getting honored and all this stuff. This man is not too old that he can't do it in a public. I'm like, where's this dad? So look at me spending the whole night investigating to see where her dad is. Now, he's the Jamaican part of the Indian/Jamaican heritage that she come from. You okay? Where you going? Okay, I'm going to think you're going to lay down. Let me know what you're doing because I have to monitor you. I know Grinage. Okay. So I went to go look it up. And I don't know if you guys had remembered this story. I had forgotten the story, but once I started to read it, I kind of vaguely remember this story, right? So before she became vice president, when she was moving up into some other, maybe the AG or as a senator or something, one of them big positions she's had, she did an interview with Charlemagne the God. So Charlemagne asked her, you know, then people always ask you some kind of foolishness, right? Charlemagne asked her if she smoked weed before, right? And she says, of course, half of me is Jamaican. No, I took that as a total joke, right? It's not all Jamaican who smoke weed, right? And what's wrong? I don't smoke weed, but what's wrong with weed? It's legal in a bunch of different states now. And like Jada said, back in the olden days, most of the medication was made with weed or cocaine. Even Coca-Cola had in cocaine. This man get his nose twist up out a joint, and he lambasted his own daughter, scolding her publicly in his eloquent way. I mean, the man put so much words together. Damn. I was like, okay, I think this is a scolding that she got, right? Yeah, Joe's okay. Joe's okay. He give me trouble all day today though. I want her to get through the story before 27 have to leave us. Yeah, so he scolded up this gal. Go look for it on Google. Whatever he wrote to scold her, but the crux of what he said was like to even joke, to be in this big position and to even joke about Jamaicans and weed smoking, to give people the idea that that's all Jamaicans do. We know that all Jamaicans smoke weed, and we know that I know what they do all day. Okay, we know they have artistic and educated and all type of people up there in the higher echelon that don't do that, don't or religious even that don't do that. So he scolded her publicly. She didn't respond like any good daughter raised by a Caribbean parent, right? So I went further back to see the relationship that they've had, right? Remember, in school. So apparently, when the mom and dad fell in love at the college or whatever, remember she told somebody a story last night. They had the two children. Kamala is the oldest, and then the sister, what's she name again? Maya. Ooh, Joe fell in love with Maya last night. I tell you, Joe like coolie looking people here. I the tell Payo. Joe said, oh, she pretty. For she daughter pretty too, and for she two granddaughter them pretty. Oh my God. Did you all see Pink's daughter? Put a plug in that we're gonna come back to Pink's daughter, because I think that was Pink's daughter. So, anyways, she didn't have him here at this function, but according to what I was reading, they're not fighting right now. They're just not close. And so he had given an interview years ago where he said that after him and the mom split up, he was fighting for, I guess, 50-50 custody or whatever. But back in those days, because they split up when Kamala was 5 and she born 64. So this was like 1969 that they split up, right? And so he said he was fighting for a while up to like 1972, but he said the mama keep them away from him. Some women do that, right? Wrong or right, some women do that. I don't agree with that. If me and Joe had split up when these kids were young, I would want these kids to know Joe. Even if he had somebody else in his life and I was hurt or jealous or whatever, I would still want these kids to be with their dad, because Joe is a really phenomenal dad, right? So anyways, he gave up at one point, and he would get them, I guess, certain weekends and certain holiday time, and he would take them to Jamaica. So she's been to Jamaica, see the people from the old country, and so on and so on and so on. But I guess throughout the years they've had their tiffs here and there. I'm putting in that part, okay? That's how I'm assuming from what I've read. And right now they're not supposedly fighting, but I don't know why he wasn't there. And Joe said, I don't know what would stop me from coming there to be there for my picnic. I don't understand that. So after she wins, because I'm going to claim that, they say you have what you say, speak it. Is he going to be there at the inauguration? Because we going to raise money, and we going to DC for this inauguration. Child. 27 Ave. Hi, Sarita, darling. 27 Ave. I'm glad you bring that up. Sarita, I did 2 lives today at my cooking page, and I gave updates on Joe, but I could come back and give some updates. This is my 3rd live today, child. I'm exhausted. But we're not going to do lives like this. I did the 2 at the cooking page because I wanted to get a feel of doing that, setting up, breaking down stuff like that. That's what I might have to continue doing, is live events at the cooking page, because I can't edit no more. I'm going to end up in a crazy house if I have to edit, because when this shoulder start to hurt baladeur, oh my God, it get up in my neck. Once the cervical spine is involved, my vision is blurry. I feel like I'm having a stroke, and I'm dizzy. I can't no more. I can't do that right now. I need a break. YouTube is the only job that you can do where HR is not there to protect you from the bullies, and you don't never get a vacation. Because if you take time off, the people are fickle and they leave you. Oh, okay, Sarita, jumping around. So they call him a Marxist. No, correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't that a bad word when you're being called a Marxist from Karl Marx, right? And I guess because he's something with economics. He's smart. He's smart. The mama is smart. The two daughters them smart, and I have no doubt that the daughter and the Kamala's niece and grandnieces are smart, right? So apparently he was like tight with the Jamaican government or whatever and giving them information and advice and so on and so allege YouTube for entertainment purposes only. I had to try summarize what I read last night because I did a lot of reading last night when my head made it hot me. Okay, so I talked to Joe about it and I said, Joe, what the hell is going on here with this old man? He don't look like a decrepit old man. He look like he's still sharp. Couldn't he just sit there in the audience? And Joe said, maybe come along on one time day. And Joe said, you could never tell what the hell the man did do. Like when your party do, I said, oh, dear Lord, sweet baby Jesus. Why he got to bring up my pa into this? Why he got to bring up my pa into this? So I wonder, I'm going to dig some more because I want to find out what this man been up to. They said they didn't want to give him his tenure at one of the school there or something because of the Marxist thing or whatever. Child, I need to go dig that up. I know that Marx is not a good word. A Marxist is not a good word. So, but man, like me and my friend, the one that worked at the radio station, we were like so happy when we learned that the man was still alive. Because I don't know why I thought he was dead. And he said, her parents, he said, I know the mother dead. He said, but is the father still alive? I said, I think so, you know. I said, let me go look. When I got look, the man 85, the man's still alive. I said, oh my God, what the hell? I think they say 85. When he born? Let's see how old this man. Maybe the man older than that. Let's see how old this man. God, I hate when you open anything on Amazon because Amazon take over your whole damn thing. I don't want you, Amazon. I don't want you. Okay, Googlecation. I guess what he name? The man named Donald. The man named Donald. Why the bloody man have to name Donald? You see this thing open Amazon again? Amazon is taking over the whole goddamn world. Stop opening Amazon. I'm trying to go to Google. How old is Donald Harris? Google him know who the hell is Donald Harris. Let's ask it again. Google don't know who that, you know the name? Kamala Harris's dad. Kamala Harris's dad. What the hell happened with this internet? He born 1938. That make him how old? Didn't man tell me the damn age? He born August the 23rd. He's about to have a birthday. We have to go do the maths. Hold on. '86. He's about to be 86. Thank you, 27 Av. Marxists are against capitalism and believe that working class cannot thrive in a capitalistic society. But America is a capitalistic society. So how does he? That's why they don't want to get tenure, because they say he was swaying these young minds he was teaching in college to come away from capitalism and go to Marxism. That's what I read. Today's the birthday. Oh shit! Today the 23rd. Look how we did look up this man. I didn't realize that today he turned 86 today. So do you guys think he's going to be there when she wins and at the inauguration? Because man, this man is still alive. Even though me and my partner get along, if I was her in that position, I would still invite him. Because he's still alive. You know what I mean? Today's the man's birthday. How you like them apples? You know how earlier in the other video when I make the garnaches, I forced Joe to take the Tylenol? He's doing a lot better. The Tylenol really is helping. You don't know why the man stay there and punish. Why? You don't want to get better quickly? Because if you don't have no pain, you could get better quickly. I had to help him take off his shirt last night. I took out the one good arm first, and then I just pulled the rest off of his head. Yeah, so the man have a birthday today. His daughter had a blessed night yesterday. He was in his children's life, but Kamala only talk about the goodness of the mother. I think I do the same thing, but I do bring up the goodness of my dad from time to time, because I always let you guys know my dad was a phenomenal provider. There was no job too beneath my father for him to take care of us, and likewise with my mom. When we moved from Florida, we were doing well in Florida. I hated Florida, but we were doing well in Florida because my mom and dad were both working. My mom worked at a factory and made $5 an hour. My dad worked with Santi Castillo and he was making around $5 an hour. Back in those days, in 1982, $10 an hour between coming into a household was buku money. We could take piano lessons, we could fix our teeth, go to the dentist. My dad had enough money to put gas in the car to take us back to Palm Beach. Is it Palm Beach? For school, because we lived in Hialeah, Florida. The house always had food. They would buy us fried chicken on the weekend. We weren't doing bad. And then we left and went to Texas because of the school thing. We had to stay with people, and mommy didn't like us staying with people because they were going to abuse us. Why my auntie husband have to stand in the doorway to watch me and my sister sleep? What the F? And when I tell my mom I'm gonna rip we out today, we went to go stay with one of my mom's friends, and she really wanted to have us, but she worked at night, and her mother, the grandmother, took care of us. My mom, two daughters, because my brother didn't go. He stayed with my mom because he had already graduated high school in Belize, and my mom's friends, three kids, and the grandmother did not like us. At first, she liked us a lot before we went to go live with her, but we feel like when my mom ripped us away from my auntie badmouthed us to her. Because that lady used to really love me, because older people always love me because I'm very respectful to them and I'm very mindful of them. And I give them all honor. And that lady used to love me till we went to go live there. That lady used to treat me bad. That lady go to church on Wednesday and come in and left our front door open and lock up in a she room. And we sleeping out there on the chair, on the couch bed. The bed that pull out, and the rest of it in a lock up in for their room. And then when it's time for us to go to school, they don't want to give us our clothes that was in a suitcase tucked away in our closet. So I had to sneak in there when they're not looking, like around 6, 7 in the evening every day, and take out me and my sister clothes and hide it underneath the couch. That way we could get up early, get dressed, and go to school, because we went to a different school than them, because my mom didn't switch us out of the school that was near my auntie house. And these people lived further away and they were in a different school district. So we had to ride bikes to school in the rain, in the sun, everything. My mom was like, I can't have my daughters there out there to ride, on tongue where I name no. Till they go get knocked down for come home. My sister couldn't even go home and get inside and wait for me because they wanted to beat her up. It's the older boy that wanted to do that, because the girl and the younger boy were nice. The older boy, he was a thug and he wanted to beat up my sister for her bike, beat up for everything. So my sister had to wait for me to come home. Not because I could fight so good, but because I was bigger. I'm 6 years older than my sister. So if she's 8 or 9, I'm already 15, 16, and the boy is 15, 16. So I could take him on. You know what I mean? 8 and 9-year-old can't take on a 15, 16-year-old. And my mom was like, my kids are punishing at this damn state. Let's go to another state. So we went to Texas. It was easy to get into school in Texas, but we couldn't stay there because there were no jobs. And I'm telling you this long story because my dad went out to look for a job to do something on a ranch or a farm or something. And what they wanted him to do was pick up dog poop. Not cow poop, not horse poop on a farm, but dog poop. And my dad did it because he had to bring in money. So we stayed there 1 month, and then we came to California. And then my mom went to go work with my Aunt Lita to take care of old people. And my dad went straight into the hospital to get cut open for kidney stones. It was bad. Yeah. And as on 27 Ave, the beef and stuff I have with my dad, right? But I'm not gonna paint the man as all black. When Belize people say, oh, paint me black. I'm not going to do that because there's a lot of good qualities about him. He's smart. I always tell you guys that if I had to live my life over again and I get to choose which family I'm born into and pick the parents that I'm going to pick, I would still pick my mom and I would still pick my dad. And I'll tell you why. Because they're who made me me. And I like being me. Who can say that, right? I love being me. Like I asked Joe the other day, if you were to come back again, would you want to be born as a man again or a girl? And he goes, hell no, I want to be born as no girl. They get hard too much. The hell? He goes, I want to come back as a man where I could defend myself. I want to come back as a girl again. I like being a girl. Today is Kobe Bryant's birthday. How old would he have been, sir? Poor Kobe. You know I don't like his wife, right? And I feel like she treats Kobe's parents really bad. And when they say, oh, well, Kobe left everything for she, is like, okay, she snowed him. Hi, Myrna. Maybe she's not reaching out to her father. They just mutually distance themselves. Who knows? I think they're mutually distanced, but I don't think they're fighting. And I think because of his Marxist views, if that's true, what I read on the internet, maybe they don't want no question come up on that. And I don't wrong them for that. Maybe they're talking behind the scenes, but like that is still over there because I don't need to do no explaining. Because in politics, if you're explaining, you're losing. You don't want to have to be explaining because if you're explaining, you're losing. That's how politics. That's why I don't get into politics. I could run for city council over here or something, but I'm not going to do that. Why? Because I'm going to have to explain a lot. Like when we were here as illegal aliens, they're not going to look at that as, oh, well, my mom and dad brought us here and we had to wait to turn the yada yada. They're not going to look at that. They're going to dig that up. And I'm not ashamed of that. I'm not ashamed of that because I didn't make that choice. My parents made that choice for us. And we tried to fix the problem as quickly as we could. And it eventually got fixed and I became a naturalized citizen. They would have never given me my citizenship had I done anything illegal. Although one might say that is illegal, but I didn't make that choice. I came here as a young kid. But if I have to be explaining all of that every time I go give a speech to run for city council, I'm already losing. So daddy need to sit down somewhere. Hazel, how come Kobe done left nothing for the parents? Were the parents such bad parents that Kobe have to treat them so bad before he meet that the girl? And I know she lost her daughter, and for that I feel sorry for her. But as far as losing Kobe, I don't know how she feels about that because they were split up and get back and all kind of foolishness, right? Myrna, did I already tell you hi? I feel you on that. If you chose a different father, you wouldn't have found you. For real. 27 Ave, no truer words were ever spoken because then I know exactly what I didn't want in a man. I didn't want my dad's bad qualities in a man. I wanted somebody that would have understanding, somebody that would listen to me, not somebody that has to be my dad's a narcissist, but I didn't know that growing up. My dad's an undiagnosed narcissist. But we didn't know that growing up. My mom, when we came to America and they started talk by like about bipolar, my mom used to tell us, your dad bipolar, you know. You see how 1 minute he good mood and the next minute he just snap? He's bipolar. But then when my cousin Brian came to visit and he's a counselor, I asked him, I said, can you monitor my dad from a distance and tell me what you think? I said, I'm not going to take it as gospel because I know you're not supposed to do that in the line of work that you're in. But that's just for me. For me, is he really bipolar? And he's monitored my dad just from a distance. And he came back and he goes, your dad has NPD. And I said, what the hell is that? He says, narcissistic personality disorder. The first time I ever heard about that was on Passions, the soap opera that's no longer on the air. And they said that girl, Teresa, she does Lifetime movies now. They said the character Teresa on that show was a narcissist. And I thought a narcissist was just somebody who was overly confident about their abilities because that's always been my dad. He's always been overly confident about his abilities. But the thing is, my dad did have the abilities. It wasn't that he was just confident about it. He was a friggin' borderline genius or something. I shouldn't say it was because he's still alive, but I mean, when he was in school, right? Smart in math, smart in English, smart in art, smart in everything. And everything he did it to the best of his ability and he succeeded. And I think I have those abilities. I think everything that I do it decently and in order and to the best of my ability. And every time I do it again and again and again, I get better and better and better. Even with writing my books. From that first book that a man stole from me to the last book I did, which is the Belize book, and I'm doing the cake book. I'm editing that cake book, but I took a break again because I don't want my neck and shoulder start to hurt. I'm gonna put the computer way up here like this, and edit. I wish I could hook the computer up to the TV, to the big screen TV. I think I need an adapter, and I would just edit. I need to go rewrite the recipe for the red velvet because I tried a different red velvet. That's it. You guys, if you don't like red velvet, you're going to try that red velvet cake in my book and you're going to thank me because that thing, I don't like red velvet, but that thing tastes so good. Myrna said her dad was raised on a pedestal. His mother and sisters spoiled him. He grew up with no respect for women. Go figure. Right. Vanessa has a good relationship with his sisters. Okay. Okay. Yes, he said nothing he gave them was enough. Oh, they were greedy? Oh, wow. Wow, I didn't know that part. Yeah, he would have been 46. Wow. Poor Kobe. He died right before the pandemic too, right? In like 2019? Wow. So my dad, I've like sat and thought about my dad, like what made him into a narcissist, right? And like I told you guys in one of my other live events a couple weeks ago, or maybe last week, or maybe even this week, that my dad and his four siblings, because they come from a white man down there, they were born in PG and grew up in Stankwik or Dangriga, and they were picked on a lot. I'm sure they look dirty a lot with their light skin. My dad looked more Hispanic, but his siblings, even my dad's brother, that people can look at him right away and know he's black. He was still lighter skinned than my dad, but he had the mostly 4A, like 4A hair, and he had see-through green eyes because the dad had green eyes, my grandpa, right? And the three sisters, they look white, just like regular white people. My dad looks a little bit more towards Latin or maybe Middle Eastern or something like that, right? And so I feel like they got picked on a lot in the town, and so they all had to develop skills to fight. Even the girls, they knew how to fight. I always remember when my dad was in high school, well, not high school, in primary school, because primary school goes in, well, the school I went to didn't have kindergarten. Anglican school didn't have kindergarten. You start in first grade. Catholic school had kindergarten, and people believe they put that grade in to get more money because you have to pay for Catholic school. So first grade right through eighth grade, right, is infant one, infant two, standard one, two, three, four, five, six. So when my dad got to standard six, he passed and he got a scholarship. And when he was going to go to school with that scholarship, but he had to repeat standard six 1 year, even though he was brilliantly smart, because they didn't want to give him the scholarship because this ugly Ras man named Mr. Bennett, he was the one that controlled the scholarships in Belize, right, from the government or whatever. And he told my dad's mom, I guess, my grandma, that my dad, even though he passed all the marks to get the scholarship, they will not give it to him because he was a bastard. That's why my dad hates that word. That word triggers something in his brain, right? And so that bastard thing came to haunt him, even though that was not his choice. He didn't choose to be a bastard. Lo and behold, this man, ugly ass man, this ninja was ugly, and he had a pretty wife, right? Of course, it's always the ugly one got pretty wife. He was cheating on his beautiful wife. And my auntie, one of them, the three McNabs, one of them figured it out. And one of them was more thuggish than the next two, because the rest is aristocratic. And so they went to him and they threatened him secretly. And they said, if you don't give my brother a scholarship, we're going to put your story out there about the woman where you got. That's how they had to defend each other. Those five, they had to even defend themselves against the other picnic them that came in the family, because the grandma had one daughter for a different man, and then she got together with the white man. I had five for him, three girls and two boys. My dad's the baby. The oldest one is still alive, a girl. The three in between are dead. And then she had one for another man. Ooh, that's a different story, child. And so they always thought that, well, when she was pregnant, the white man thought that was his pregnancy, his baby. But it wasn't. And she come out a different whole entire color. So the white man left her and then stopped minding picking him. And then he died when my dad was 9. My dad's the baby out of that group. So when I meet the cousin that lives in Canada, which is my grandpa's granddaughter from his wife, she asked me, she said, isn't it 6 of them? I wanted to find out about the 5 children. And I said, well, they're all dead except for 2, my dad and the older one. I said, but there were not 6, there were only 5. And she says, no, there was a 6. I said, there were not 6. I said, they may think that one of them is 60 when she born and she come out black. Okay? She don't come out white like them 5s. And so she said, oh, for all this time we thought there were 6 of them. And so then she get together with a coolie man. I had 5 picnic, 3 daughters. Is it 3 daughters? No, 3 sons. 3 sons and 2 daughters. So I have some coolie auntie and uncle that look like Joshua. But Joshua didn't get that from that side of the family because that's a different dad entirely. But because she was with their dad for a long time, she doted on them, because that's the kind of hooker that will love the picnic them for the man that she's with. Like that girl, Queen of Kings, she only loved the two picnic for the man that she's with. When she and a man part, because they will, and she get with another person, she will hate them two picnic too. And she will try to breed for the other man, hurry. Because some women, their whole worth is tied up in breeding. That's why one of the other videos I said, every woman no business to breed. But some women, their whole worth is tied up in fertility. I'm fertile. Look at me. I had a friend. She had 6 picnic. Oh, she happy to tell it right. We're family of 8. We're family of 8. Who the rascal if you're a family of 8? Then bad ras picnic. Right? Let me see what you guys are saying. Some women get into their man's head and brainwash them against the parents because they want everything. Greed is a monster, or maybe Kobe did that on his own because he was ashamed of his background. I don't think he was ashamed of his background, Diane, but Hazel said that the parents were kind of greedy, but my sister don't believe that. I've heard that story before, but my sister said that's a lie. My sister followed them people because her kids into sports. I don't know, but I know I couldn't leave my parents out when they give me everything and made me who I am. Lord have mercy. By 27, I'll behave yourself out there now. It's Friday. Behave yourself, okay? Anyone who is negative and complaining extra, so I understand. Kobe, you can't slight my spouse and kids and expect me to be cool with you. Girl. I mean, Hazel make a lot of sense. But I don't know what I believe from that story because that girl seems very manipulative. Vanessa seems very manipulative. That's just me looking from the outside, not really knowing too much about them, though. You know, cause all of a sudden she appear out of nowhere and she a big girlfriend and she a wife, then no matter the R story gone down and then she still asking, okay, me and done gone. So, my dad and his siblings had to fight even in coolie ones. And it's always been the Montagues and the Capulets in that family. The coolie one, them named Topsy. Then this is the McNabs, and it's always the McNabs against the Topsy. And that one in the middle and that one above get caught in the crossfire all the time. And I feel like all those things made. My dad's brother was a narcissist too. He's dead and gone, but I sat and I thought back about him. He was a narcissist too. I was like, damn. You know? And one of the sisters for sure was narcissistic, but she wasn't malignant. She just wanted to be loved, right? She just wanted to be loved. She wasn't manipulative. She didn't try to hurt you, you know, but she definitely was, look at me. I'm stunning, you know, and then wanted to be adored. It's crazy, 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 crazy. As I'm going through these tapes, I'm seeing how many times we changed things around this house, how we had the walls painted before, the furniture. One spell we had a big couch and a love couch, you know, when it says settee and a love couch. We had the love couch blocking the fireplace. My Aunt Kathy didn't like it like that at all. She says, oh, I don't like the place with that chair blocking the fireplace. The fireplace is too beautiful to block. And so the chairs were over there on this wall for many, many years. While we switched it and put the chairs over here is because the TV used to bother Joshua when it was on that wall. No matter how low you have the TV, when he was sleeping, it would go right through the wall. And so I don't think I want to switch it back over there. It would be a lot of work to switch it anyways. You'd have to go through the attic and bore a hole and come through. Oh God, too much stress. Because you would have to jump it from the garage, go through the attic, come down behind here, cut. Oh Lord. And then the TV would bother me when I'm in there doing my live. You know, if Joe's out here watching TV, it would come right through the walls. And plus the vent for the AC is right over there. So when we sit on the couch, we sit right underneath the vent, you know? I wish my sister would come on so we could talk about Kobe because she have her own opinion on this thing and she can't stand Vanessa. Oh, Lord, she go off. She go to hell off. Lord have mercy. I don't know enough about it to like debate it. You know what I mean, Hazel? I'm gonna go with what you're saying. Carla, thank you for my lipstick. I've been wearing it every day. Sarita, I never sent you. I don't know. I think I sent you the nut thing last night when Donut was dragging Queen of Kings. Lord have mercy, that boy had me rolling down on the floor. He sent it to me and said, "Join, come and join." Oh Lord, he had me on the floor. The only part I didn't like was when he was talking against Kamala because you know Kamala's my girl. Okay? But it's okay. Me and Donut still friends. He could have his own opinion. You know, who am I to change people's opinion? Have your own opinion. I have my own too, right? So these Caribbean parents, I was saying at first it's just him being Caribbean and how they are, how Caribbean dads are. But it might be like 27 I've said something where we don't know this Marxist story thing. Keep that away from the campaign. You know what I mean? Keep that away from the campaign. So I think Esther's working today. So Jory invited Joshua and Jada to come over for pizza and video game. I think sometimes he's lonely because Mabel goes to her cousins and Esther work, but Esther has to work. You know, the house rent over there big. Jory's still looking for a job. He had put in for one for kindergarten. He doesn't want to teach kindergarten, but he's getting desperate, so he put in for one for kindergarten. And can I just be honest and tell you that I prayed against that? But I didn't really pray against it. I just say, God, if it's your will and you know he's going to be happy with this, give it to him. But if you know he's going to be unhappy teaching kindergarten, then move so you can give him something else. That's how I prayed. He doesn't want to teach kindergarten. He doesn't mind the little kids. He does not mind the kindergartners, you know, but he can't stand the parents. And he said the parents are very active in kindergartners, you know, day-to-day activity, and I don't want to deal with these parents. I'd rather teach third grade to like seventh grade or eighth grade. Third to eighth. Right now he's teaching seventh graders as a teacher's aide, but he wants a job as a full-fledged teacher because he has the credentials. And he says there's two teachers in the district. One already has a position and one doesn't have one yet. One just got the credentials when he got his, and the one that got the job said it was hard for me too when I first got my credentials. It took me about 6 months to get a job. Don't give up. A teaching job, because being a teacher's aide, you don't get paid a lot. What, $20, $21 an hour? Jada making more than Jory teaching music. But being a teacher, you would get good pay. So he's definitely putting in for any position that opens. This one he's overqualified for. It would be where before they get to kindergarten, he would pull them out of the preschool program and reteach them because they're falling behind. That's what he would do. So it's a reteach type of position. But I know he don't want to deal with little kids. So I'm like, why you put in for this? Mommy, I have to try. I got to do something. See, that's how my kids are too. Like I said, as many flaws as my dad has, I would still pick him again to be my dad because whatever genes he has in him has made me who I am, and I like who I am. I like that I'm smart, and in the things that I'm dumb in, I don't have any pride not to ask for help. Oh, I don't know how to do this. Can you teach me how to do this? I'm the one that will ask. I'm not that person that's going to sit here and pretend like I know. You know, I'm going to ask, and I don't feel like there's any stupid question. If you don't know, you don't know. You have to ask, and then somebody can teach you, right? So there's a lot that I don't know about doing YouTube. Like my sister was like, if you made the next channel that we talked about on the other page yesterday, she's all like, you should go ahead and teach people how to do YouTube and let them know what the pitfalls are and what to look for, yada, yada, yada. And I said, but what do I really know? I feel like if I'm going to be teaching how to do YouTube, I have to have some kind of success in YouTube. And my sister says, you have success. You have 108,000 subscribers heading towards 109,000. Yes, nowadays people get to 1 million, right? You know, just like that. But they're doing shorts to get to the million, right? I have hiccups. So she said, look how long she's been doing YouTube too, right? And she's like maybe 13,000, like my other channel, right? Oh, I got an invitation. Yes, girl. Fast forward the part when they give Kamala Hill and get to the part with Queens of King, even give Wiley Hill. I got this invitation from TikTok. Me afraid when it comes to TikTok, you know. I need the American government to take that over and fix that before me getting people my social security. So they constantly want me to open a shop on TikTok, but I'm not doing that. Are you kidding? You think I need for the people have my social? So they sent an invite today and they want me to do something, TikTok something plus. Me gone and Google that. And it says that they don't give you no pay. They give you vouchers for you to pay to boost your videos at TikTok. I need pay. What the hell, right? And so they said that they then, in exchange for doing that, first of all, in order to qualify for the program, you have to have 10,000 at Instagram or 100,000 at YouTube. Only then two platform. Facebook never comes into play. I have the most at Facebook and it never comes into play. So I have the 100,000 at YouTube, so maybe that's why I got the invitation. But they didn't invite me from that YouTube channel. They invited me from my other channel that only has 13,000. So that was my first red flag. Then when you hit join, the next page will open up. They're like, scan this QR code. Bitch, no. Don't scan QR codes. Even if you're passing the Avon lady in Walmart parking lot and they have a QR code in the back of their car, don't scan it. Child, you can scan the one on the back of my powder bun dry mix though. Oh, you know what? I should release that video. I'll release that video publicly over the weekend, the one on how to make the powder bun out of the dry mix. I kept that on listed for when people scan the back of the packaging, they can go to that video and watch step by step how to make the dry mix. But nobody did scan it. So I'm just going to make the video public. So anyways, when you scan QR code, sometimes people get in your bank account. The hell? So I stopped. In the name of love. I said, me not going with this. So I went to Google and I Googled it and a thing came up in Reddit. And it's not a scam or anything, but they said in exchange for these vouchers that they're going to give you up to like $800 a month in vouchers, they're going to want you to hook up your YouTube or your Instagram account with TikTok so that they can access your analytics. The F? Why? And the person who did the write-up said, I don't know why they need the analytics. Maybe it's just to like spy on YouTube or something to see what they do. These platforms are always trying to spy on each other. When I started to put my videos at Facebook, when Facebook invited me, they invited me in September and I started to post videos. By January, they invite me down into the office and put me in a wali room like I gotta see the principal. And they're like, we need to know what's going on at YouTube because you have a big YouTube following, yada, yada, blah, blah, blah. I got to 100,000 Facebook in 3 months. It took me, 10 years and 9 months to get to 100,000 in YouTube. You know? I'm like, I'm good. But I'm excited because the first big brand collab is coming. The stuff that they're sending me is valued $225. And I can make 15% if people buy. And this is something that I really, really like. It's the skincare from Banish that, remember, I had gotten some at the YouTube event and Jada took some and Joe took some out. They're sending me a half of a kit or something like that. And I'm going to use the whole thing and tell you guys how it go. Because I don't know about Uno, but I want to look young right up until I get into my box. I don't want to look no old. Okay? So there's that other invitation about those cameras. I'm going to go back and follow up into that and go, hey, didn't you want me to do these cameras for you? I would love to get those 2 surveillance cameras. I need more cameras on my house. I need some on my back fence to see what the hell is going on at the alley. Boo! Yeah, that thing by is. I think he's good though. He take the Tylenol and that help him a lot. What do you mean? What kind of box? Myrna, what are you asking, babe? I talk so fast sometimes I don't know what the hell I just done said. Notice I have them saying teal curtain in every room. Myrna, what are you asking, my darling? Sarita, thank the children for praying for Joe for me because they really, really came through for him. Joe say, she said, what type of box? What kind of what? I don't know what you asked me about, babe. Joe said it's like when you squeeze ground beef out of the tube, you know, when you get down into the bottom part because it has those, it's folded, right? That type of way when they pinch the thing to close it, there's meat stuck up in that bottom part, right? So when you squeeze through the top part, they come out easy. But when you get to the opposite end, there's always some meat tucked away in the nooks and cranny. Joe says it's like that, where they were burning and pulling that damn meat. Oh, ah! Pulling that meat off of that muscle. Ooh, child, I got cold seed that you want to look good in. Oh, my dead box, gal. My dead box. I know I get cremated. Hi, Marcella, darling. I know I get cremated. I'm talking about my dead box. I want to look good when I get in there. Oh, my goodness. So I see that there's big thing going on down there in Belize. The people are like protesting in the street against the prime minister. My sister was trying to explain the whole simidimi to me. Maybe Sarita could explain it. Maybe Hazel. Hazel, you the one know Belize news, right? Correct me, gal Hazel. So they say how when UDP me there, you know that's my party. That thief in Ras Saldiva, alleged thief, was he able to drive home? Joe, yes, he was. He wasn't in no pain. I think the spot was still dead. He drive with the right hand though. It's last night when he got in his bed and the blood, stopped pumping. When you're up and going, your blood is hot and moving, but when you lay down, everything is simmering down and then pain set in then, right? Anyways, they say when UDP Medellin or something, Saldiva sell this land to some Chinese people for leave it or nothing. And now when PUP get in, PUP buy back the land from the Chinese people them, and the land only appraised at 100,000 and then buy the land back for 9 million. And the people then pissed because they're like, why you do overpay for this land for go build something? Build something there. I don't know where they are, build hospital, convalescent, something. And so then they protest all the man, then they block the man truck. Hazel, correct me, did I get anything wrong? This is Belize, I'm talking Belize gossip. I'm talking Belize gossip, Hazel, darling. Would you guys go on a boat cruise? One of these YouTubers that live in Vegas is trying to plan a group boat cruise. But child, I don't think I would go on that. I think I would spend my whole time to throw up from being on a darn boat. The sleep background not do bad at all. I'm gonna rev up one of my tape right now and start again. Child, I have one with Jory singing. Ooh, like a sono. Ooh, Jory gonna be mad. Did I show you the one with Jada made the dance? You guys, did I show you the oh my god, I can't monetize this thing though. I think shoot. Shh, shh. Don't tell him I showed it. Shh, shh. My sister Sarah Saldiva, I him a UDP. My sister Sarah Saldiva. Remember him get caught up in this thing up here in Utah with them people? Mm-hmm. You remember that? I'm here but working on my phone. What wrong with for your phone, Brenda? My sister Sarah Saldiva, allege. No make them call for my sister. My sister Sarah Saldiva sell the thing. This is the doctor that did Joe's surgery. Joe look on this man and said, this man look Mexican. I said, Joe, this man's near Samir Danka. That I don't know Mexican name. That's what they gonna bill on it, Hazel. But why they overpay for the land? That sounds like money laundering. Why they overpay for the land? Oh, my nephew made it into the news today. Look what this thing say. Can you guys read it? Let me go closer. Can you guys read it? Okay, I'll read it for the people who have trouble with their vision. It's Wheel of Fortune, and it said Trump lost the E blank ECTION, right? So Kamala says, I'll take an L to finish out the puzzle because there's a blank after the E. So it says Trump lost the election. So Trump wife, Melanoma, said, I'll take an R. So the R comes after the E. So it says Trump lost the erection. God, there's all kind of memes going on out there, and I'm just screenshotting them and moving along. Screenshotting and moving along. And then they give the Lee boy, Tim Wall's son, get one puppy. I don't know when he got that puppy, but Jada held her breath. Jada held her breath because, oh, that's what Jada want. but she's not looking. Girl, I'm working hard. I'm working hard, Miss Lucky. I want this to always be my life, you know, from Monday to Friday. As long as I could, as long as I have health and strength to come out, I want to do it, right? But a couple times during the week, we're gonna have to go live at the cooking page. I ain't editing. I found out last night that it's better off to rebrand your channel than to start a new channel because it takes a while to get. They say it take 22 months to get one channel monetized. Jesus Christ. I'm like, I'll never get the channel monetized. So guess what? We better save it for we two monetized channel. This one right here and the cooking one. And the only thing that I can rebrand the cooking channel with is to either start to cook different type of food, like maybe keto or vegan. I'm not doing that. It's hard enough to cook regular trashy ass food, let alone keto and vegan. Me have to go learn all kind of thing, and people have start to cuss me out. That's not really vegan because you never use Satan. Well, bitch, I use Jesus. I don't use Satan. Okay, so no. The next thing I could do is pivot the channel to mukbangs. Not doing that because that's dead and gone. I could pivot the channel to like a fitness type thing, which I would love to do. I would love, love, love to do that because it would make me accountable. You're going down? Huh? You okay? Why you look so confused? Just to be nosy? Come say hi, make the people and see proof of life. Come make the people and see proof of life because they think I don't kill you. Or you need more storage. I get it. I went live at the cooking page, Hazel, 2 times. The next week here, the technocrats said it wasn't a good spot, so they purchased land. Okay, Hazel, get a story.
Hello, people. How you guys doing?
Look at the camera, sweet cake. The camera over there.
Oh, I'm looking at the club.
Uh-huh.
I'm doing all right.
How the pain stay after you take the Tylenol?
I'm gonna subside.
Okay. They say I could take it every 6 hours. And when you need it, the nurse and Matlock say you're not going to become addicted or anything like that. Just take it for the 2 days. No need to punish like that.
I know, but I don't need to take it.
I do something with powder bun, but I do all kind of rasp. Can I do what I want to do with my powder bun?
Up to you.
I'll put coconut flakes and all in there.
Have
Okay.
fun.
Oh, Brenda, I get it. The land near the sewage treatment plant, and they pay $9 million to this land. Jesus Lord. I said in Belize get out the protest finally. What I'm not liking about Belize politics right now, though, no matter who get in, somebody gets screwed. And I suppose they could set up for we politics over here too, but at least they have one party trying to do stuff for the middle class, you know what I mean, and the poor. Oh Lord, the news channels are digging. Oh man. So then buy one piece, then buy pussy in a bag. That is something else. I paid for Jada's song to be copyrighted today. That's my seed that I sowed into her because I have such a belief in her abilities. And looking at these baby videos from when she started to dance and sing, I realized she's got musicality in her, and we should not let that go undiscovered. That would be the saddest day in my life if I lived to be 100 and Jada did not get out there. All these beautiful things. Oh my God. I told her she's going to give me a snippet that I could play on my show for you guys, and I won't be able to monetize that because it's already copywritten. So once she uploaded it to DistroKid is going to go after us like sharks. So I won't be able to copyright whatever I play, but it's just going to be a snippet. Okay, I mean copyright, no, monetize. When I looked to, they had a different tile by the door, and we had a silver carpet going throughout the house. One thing that I appreciate with Joe healing from this thing is that he hasn't lost his appetite. 610,000. Okay, so my sister got the value was wrong for my sister. My sister said 100,000, but you said 610, and then pay 9 point. That's a money laundering for entertainment purposes only. YouTube. Why the hell would I overpay for one piece of land? That don't make no sense to me. 6.9 million. Where Belize get the money there from, anyways? Hazel, can you tell me where Belize get $6.9 million from for pay for one piece of sewer infested flood zone prone land? We're only value 610,000. What the rest this? Well, you know the Chinese is probably Joshua keeps saying the Chinese is, so I said that. Got 1 million and somebody got the rest. Who get the rest? The who? You think Saldiva get back some? Remember when he made in some scandal at Utah with someone and an Arab man? Remember? They said that Chinese people may own the land. You guys don't think something going on there? I don't trust people from my own party right now. Ooh, the callings were spicy. Girl, I'm gonna have to go find that stuff on Facebook. Or like they say, Facebook. Oh my God, Dale Hughley had the best phrase of the night last night when he said that Donald Trump is gonna find out what it's like to be left for a younger woman. Because you know he like left for him, people left for a younger woman, right? They said a Chinese sell it. They says, according to my sister, I don't know where she heard this from. Saldiva sell it to the Chinese man a couple of years ago, or I don't know how many years ago. I know the Chinese man sell it back to the government of Belize, but the land on the value, my sister may say 100,000. Hazel said at 610,000, which is almost $1 million, right? And then buy it for 6.9. Now where the rest that? Then the land or something, then the wash money. Where Belize get that kind of money they from for the play like this? Next you know we own, next you know some other country own we. China must say own we. He's not in power, but they said that he sell the land originally, right? Lord have mercy. No, Hazel, let me ask you, and you don't have to lie to me. Out of Shine and Patrick, what's his last name again? Faber. Out of Shine and Patrick Faber, which one you like more? Or which one you dislike? Because I really like Shine because I think he's eloquent and I think he had some great ideas. But Patrick is my friend, and you could tell the truth. If you don't like Patrick, you could say you don't like Patrick because Patrick come here one time to eat with me, and you know I only have good things to say about him. But I know that there's bad stories out there about him, right? Whoever paid the 6.9 million took it. So they said that the government of Belize, Brenda, that's the Saudi loan. Jesus, Lord have mercy. Saudi Arabia, Ben Salman own we now. Because my sister not to like Patrick. I don't know if she likes Shine, but she not to like Patrick. I eat that damn garnaches and I could feel the gas rumbling. I gotta go eat some more Gas-X. Anytime I turn on YouTube and I see black people, young millennials, and they're bashing Kamala Harris, me turn it off. Me not have to fight it nobody. I just turn it off and move on. That's what my sister said. There's videos out there with him going indecent. But he tell me no matter what video you see out there, you'll never see any video or any kind of paperwork on me doing any kind of stealing because I don't steal. He tell me that out of his own mouth. Out of his own mouth. You like the lady then, Hazel? You like the lady? For real, Sarita, according to who said that it's Saudi money? Hazel said the money come from the Saudis. Look like everybody want up on the hook. Everybody gonna be the Saudi bitches. Trump, his son-in-law. My mother-in-law used to say son-in-law. She didn't used to say son-in-law. I think she got it from daughter-in-law, right? The who else? Who else up on the hook with the Saudi? Belize? Lord have mercy. They go see how the nails still they go strong, guys. Only that one come off. That's my sister. I said, go stick it back on. That look weird. I said, girl, I go paint this orange. Leave me alone. This one I'll come off soon because this one never set good for you. Put it on and she may want to remove it. I was like, oh no, that they hurt, left it alone. And they probably get their share too, girl Brenda. That man whether the prime minister for him and never made a whole drug dealer. For entertainment purposes only, YouTube. I know they get sued. The UDP flag, Hazel. Who that your auntie? Who that your auntie? Because when Mama used to have function over here, this lady Christy used to carry the, oh my God, I have some good videos here where the lady, she the whole lot, man, that was nice back them days. You guys saw on the live video that I did at the cooking page over the weekend when Faron came on and said he's going to have my name at the gate for me and Joe to go in for free at the function, and he's going to big it up that I'll be present like anybody wants to see me, right? Yada, yada, yada. You guys saw Faron say that, right? Because there was a time when Faron did one movie and I'm in the movie, so I don't get paid. Everybody get paid. I learned that later on. Everybody get paid for acting in that movie. Jada's song was one of the songs from the scores in the movie, right? So Faron say Jada could come and bring 2 guests and I could come and bring 2 guests. So I didn't take that for me and Joe is one, which we are married, so we always go as a one unit thing, right? I didn't do that because I didn't want the boy to lose money because they rented a theater to show the thing. So I count me as one, and the 2 guests was Joe and my friend Mario, the guy from the TV station. Mario was so happy to come. We get out there, look pretty. We go in a movie premiere with a red carpet. When we get at the door, Faron's sister, she want breaks me and tell me only me and Joe could come in and Mario can't come in because that only the one person we're acting in the movie and 1 guest. I said, Faron, tell me 2. Me and 2 people. Jada and 2 people. Jada only care Colin, that was her friend at the time. Jada didn't care another person. Jada didn't have somebody else to care because Colin, mom, and them went, but they paid their own way. But then got only for be too nosy, and the movie was raunchy, and they had to leave. When the movie started to play, they walk out because they're like, oh God, no, too much cussing and too much sex, right? So, you that are who you like? Hortense 10C, the shield? Oh, that's your auntie, okay. See Hazel get it, right? Because you repeat the F up too. Hortense 10C, the shield. Is this person related to Kendrick the Shield? Kendrick the Shield was what, a musician or a bicyclist? I forget. My dad used to know a Kendrick the Shield. Man, Faron's sister gone on indecent, telling me that Mario can't come in, but Mario wasn't in earshot because I asked Joe to carry Mario out of earshot. And I said, look, I'll pay for him to come in, but please don't go on indecent like this because Faron told me and 2 people, and I didn't overdo. I brought my husband and my friend. Where do I pay? Oh, this, that, the third ticket sold out. Yada, yada, yada. Couldn't even pay. I said, this little bitch, I want to slap she. So then same time I see somebody that passed back there that never Faron, but somebody else of consequence. And I say, hey, this girl, they give me trouble for coming in. Faron said, me and 2. And they opened the thing and let me in. I'm like, I'll never forget that friggin' legal. And she's not a little girl. She probably was like Jada's age. But it's like, bitch, she got me mad. Me not like them thing, you know. Me not like them thing, but I'll leave your name at the gate. When you get at the gate, nobody got your name. And me not pay no $40 to get in at that thing crazy. If he wasn't a cyclist, he was a musician because my dad went back and forth in both worlds. You know what I mean? So he said, come down to September 22nd. Raise your hand if you think they are really sentenced Trump on the 18th of September. Because I hope they do, but I just feel like they won't. And then they play too much game with this man. One of my psychics was throwing cards last night for see if Trump going to Venezuela or Salvador. And so I tell her, I say, I don't think he's going to Venezuela or Salvador because Trump not like he has Spanish at all. Trump said that a shithole language, just like shithole country, right? And so I said, he can't stand the humidity in Salvador either. And so he say, but Florida has humidity and Trump is going to be in air conditioning. I say, The air conditioning only work when the power they on. What happen when power go off? Salvador don't have power grid problem just like Belize. They're gonna have to get a light plant for him so he don't melt into orange Cheeto dust, right? He don't gonna run there. I think Faber like Tracy too. I think Faber like Tracy. I hope so. The 18 is my lucky number, so sentence for harassment. Because even when they sentence him, he's not going to prison right away. He's gonna be out here appealing and appealing and appealing and appealing and appealing till he get tired of this ras and bounce. And you know what? Something hit me the other night. We think he's getting away with everything, but he's really not, because he's wasting a lot of money paying these lawyers to do all these appeals and these delays. And then on top of that, he can't be happy. He can't be. I mean, back in the day when he used to hang out with Jeffrey Epstein and the next one that Oprah like, when the one Oprah, everybody say Oprah never tell pan he. The next one where he case may get throat sick or some technicality or whatever. And he in the pan the yacht and he in the out there and he grab them by the you know what and he in the pan TV and da 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 da. He was happy then. But somebody that Roger Stone convinced him to get into politics and F up for his whole life because he could not stop being a criminal. He broke as a joke. Oh shit, now I said it back to Germany, Brenda. It broke as a joke. Oh my God, it tweet Waltz was an assistant coach, not a coach. Okay. That's all you could say. Then Ganata, the man neurodivergent son. Oh my God. Anybody with Ganata, he get dragged by the anti-names in the internet, okay? Yeah, he's stupid. He's stupid because he should have never run for politics. He may have still continue to do the FS he's done to people, rip people off here, there, and everywhere. Then black people where the defend Trump then think that they want to get what you call the thing restitution. They don't get no restitution. They haven't given the 2 cow and the 40 acres yet to nobody. What the hell don't think we're gonna get? You know what I mean? He should be keep his ass still and stay out of politics. And he come still having money and still grab people and do what he want to do. Somebody put in the chat when Ann Coulter made the comment about that little boy. Oh, this little boy is an embarrassment, and Baron Trump is a highly educated, decent young man that knows how to act in public. And somebody got right underneath and put the kill animal, the slapping nanny. He was accused of inappropriate behavior with the young boys when he had sleepover. This, oh my God, they list everything. They listed everything he's supposed to do. I said, oh Lord, it's on and popping. I stay in people chat. Maybe that's why I got headache. It was shameful. And the reason why they're going after Baron Trump now is because Baron Trump turned 18 and he is over there trying to convince people to vote for his pass. So that's why they started to go after Baron Trump. He's not a kid. This kid is a kid, and on top of that, he's non-verbal or whatever, you know? But Ann Coulter is a whole asshole anyways. Who thinks about Ann Coulter anymore? She's a non-factor. Anyways, guys, we are here 1 hour and 8 minutes. I'm glad I was able to do this live. And like I said, we're not going to do a lot of live. I just did 2 today because I knew I could do garnaches because that was simple. And I could get out 2 videos, and we're going to figure out what the hell we're going to go live with again at the cooking page sometime next week. For right now, this is our lives in the evening over here. And I'll give you guys an update too. Let me see. Before we go, let me see. Let me see if I have to log in over here. I'm logged in. Hold on. Trey and Nini is live. Let's see. That's Sandra friends. Let's see. View my channel. No, I need to go to YouTube Studio. Let's see if the money is growing back here. Earn. No, analytics. Okay. So for the month of July, over here, I made $29.52. And for the month of August, which is almost over, we have a week left, right? A week or so. I've made $21 so far. So we'll see. If it gets up above the $29 mark, I've lost 4 subscribers. I guess the people don't like when I talk about politics. From July 10th to July 31st, I lost 4 subscribers. So, yeah, it looked bloody crazy indeed. It looked crazy. It melt. It melt like the Wicked Witch of the West. It melt, I promise you. All right, guys, me going to rasp with this powder bun. I'm going to mix that powder bun with a paddle, and I'm going to grease the thing, a 9x9 thing, and I'm going to paste it in there. I did that before for a show. I'm going to bake that sucker. When it's done, I'll cut it like bars. I need something sweet for you today, Joy. Eat up my whole cake. All right, guys. Thank you for coming and spending time with me, guys. I really do appreciate it. I have fun with this. I really do. It doesn't feel like a chore. And I'm glad I was able to set up quick over here. You know what I mean? It was easy to set up over here. Nobody coming in and out the door, the window not the bug with the lighting and all that stuff. All right, I got to go feed Coraline. Poor sweet. Oh, Coraline, I gave her one of the sticks yesterday for her treat. And she went into her bed to eat it. So I thought it was all gone. So today she come out and she have a little piece. It's in her mouth like this. And a little piece is showing out like that. So Jada said, who give her a treat? I said, not me. And so Jada said, come here, because we got in your mouth. So it was the treat, right? Because Jada wanted to make sure she wasn't eating something from the trash. And she wanted to go outside. So Jada, I said, why she want to go outside? Oh, they hot. Go in your bed, go finish eat the thing. Why didn't you finish it yesterday? So we let her out because she bugged. She got outside and she gonna put it by the lemon tree where Wednesday used to lay down. Any place where Wednesday used to lay down, she takes some of that treat. If she don't take the whole thing, she takes a piece of it. This dog is so empathetic and smart and missing that other dog so bad, man. We're going to have to get a puppy, you know. If we want this dog to live long, we're probably going to have to get a puppy. But Jada's not ready. Me personally, not going to get no puppy because I already have the burden of feeding them. Jada would have to make that decision because she's going to have to take them for the shots, the surgery. It's a lot. It's a lot. And I think that's why she's not moving towards that. You know what I mean? I don't want no dog with done big. I don't want no dog with done 6, 7, 8 months because you already lose a whole year with them. You see that we only got 10 years with that dog. October, Cora gonna be 11. Poor baby girl, I feel sorry for her. Bite, Sarita, my darling. Yeah, poor thing. Poor Cora, she's grieving. And then she want to go walk, but then we couldn't walk yesterday because Joe left-handed and the surgery was on the left side and he can't handle her with the right hand. The dog is too powerful. So we're going to have to wait a while to take her on a walk, you know? All right, guys. I'll see you over here on Monday unless something hot happen. Remember, we're going to go live. If something happens on the weekend that's trending bad, like when they had the Alabama fight and different thing, we're going to come on because that could make us at least $100, right? So if something happened juicy, we're going to come on the weekend. If not, I'm going to see you Monday at 4. But remember to check the cooking page because I'm going live there too, okay? I love you guys for coming in. Stay safe, stay cool. And I'll give you guys updates about Joe, okay? Bye.